to the security guards, we actually got about 900 to 1,000 participants on our side, setting a record. And the other side only got about 40. Chinese Americans should be proud of ourselves. We have set a record. We thank everybody for your participation. Now, this should help in our future appeal. We will fight all the way. Not too long ago, we had about 450 supporters in the San Francisco Planning Commission's hearing against an MCD on Noriega Street. The commission chairman said, "Well, I have never seen so many people opposing to a proposal. What alternative do I have? I can only reject this proposal." But now we have double that number, 900 rather than 450. Why is it so different this time? Both are in Sunset. That one is not too far away. What is going on? In accordance with the law of Sunset, local residents and merchants should be respected in making the decision. The commissioners are really outrageous and irresponsible. This actually tarnishes the reputation of our democracy. The criteria of necessity and desirability are subjective and are not as important as the record-breaking, overwhelming opposition which can be quantified. As for the charge that we should not be opposing to marijuana, but just marijuana dispensary, actually, none of our leaders on that day talk about opposition to marijuana in the hearing. Well, in actuality, opposition to MCD is actually based on our rejection to marijuana, right? It cannot really be hidden. So anybody criticizing us on this, when we just had a record number of turnout and suffered huge injustice, actually is working for the other side and should be reprimanded. In addition, when asked by a commissioner, the owner of MCD already said that they would like to open up a recreational marijuana outlet where customers can actually smoke inside and then drive right away. This is so pernicious to our community. But how can this be approved on July 13? So this is beyond imagination and is really tarnishing the reputation of our democracy. We are particularly concerned that this MCD actually may set a precedent. In the future, MCDs can be open almost right next to schools, almost right next to churches. This actually violates the law. So in terms of our action, to start with, we'll file an appeal to the Board of Supervisors before August 14. But in order to do so, we must get at least 20% of the property owners within 300 feet of the proposed MCD's signature. So we're working hard on this starting now. And we have a target date of August 7th to collect all these signatures. Now, the signature forms can be obtained and returned to two churches, namely the Lutheran Church over here and also the San Francisco Chinese Baptist Church, just across the street, 2 blocks down. We also encourage residents to write letters to San Francisco supervisors, especially Supervisor Katie Tang. This is very important right now. However, the ultimate solution is to urge our federal authorities to take action to enforce federal marijuana laws. California residents should sign, a petition to ask our federal authorities to take action now, because that is the ultimate solution. So this form is also available at the above-mentioned 2 churches as well as 2 other locations. They include San Francisco Community Resource Empowerment Center, SFCEC, at St. Bruno Avenue. And the other one is Chinese Gospel Church on Noriega. So I appreciate if everybody can sign this petition form so that we can have a louder voice. And when our voices are louder, our society can be better protected. And suffice it to say, it is a critical moment in the history of our fight against drugs. we should fight all the way, and together we shall overcome. So let's work together right now immediately to get signatures of all the residents nearby, and then we file the appeal. And in the meantime, we also should get signatures from everybody, every resident in California, to petition the federal authorities so that they can take action to strike down all California marijuana operations. The latest that I know is that they plan to handle the recreational marijuana.